What's going on, guys? MVP Reviews Entertainment back here today with my first official movie review for this channel. I did a couple on my other channel, but here we go. It's going to be the review for one of the worst sequels to a great movie I've seen in quite some time, and this review, of course, is going to be for none the other than Kingsman, the Golden fucking Circle. Okay. I normally do positives, negatives, overall, shit, all that fun stuff. We are going to start with the positives, and we are going to move into the negatives. Okay. Positives for Kingsman, the Golden Circle. A couple action scenes are decent. Okay. Are good. Okay. A couple action scenes are good. A couple action scenes are decent. Okay. Are good. Okay. A couple action scenes are good. And IMAX, decent. A couple of the Eggsy scenes with his girlfriend, fiance, princess thing is pretty good. Haley's decent. He did a good job acting with the whole, spoiler alert, memory loss sequence. That, of course, brings me to this is going to be a spoilers review. For big movies, I'll do 2 reviews, non-spoilers and spoilers. This is, of course, is not going to be a big enough movie. It's a big movie, but for me, it was terrible, so it's not going to be a movie for that. Big movies for me that I'll do 2 reviews for: Thor, Ragnarok, Justice League, Star Wars, those things. As I think you guys can tell, I'm a big Star Wars fan. Huge DC fan. DC is like amazing. Like, that's my shit. So, but apart from that, I'm probably doing 1 review for movies. Moving past that, going back to Kingsman, pretty much the positives is all what I just said are pretty much the positives. Negatives. Oh my god. Okay. Foolish, fun, action defines the first Kingsman. Foolish, funny, over the top, action, funny humor. Damn good movie. Kingsman's a damn good movie. Okay? Everything that was good action, good humor, smart villain. Okay, yeah, I would go as far to say Samuel Jackson was a smart villain. In this movie, it's the polar opposite. Julianne Moore is absolutely fucking, again, language. I'm going to attempt not to swear, but for this movie, I'm going to be swearing. It's terrible. She was terrible. The whole bad guy thing was terrible. Robot dogs. Seriously? Robot fucking dogs? Elton John. No. Elton John karate kicking someone and in slow-mo smiling. I mean, this movie had lost me before that whole end sequence, but still. Okay? The whole bad plan, the whole months I've been having these toxins, this virus into my drugs, and I'm the only drug cartel in the world, and blah, 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 blah. Okay? The whole thing with the president, and that he's going to kill these all these bad people who've committed crimes and all this fucking shit. And the whole stadium thing where all of a sudden, in like a day and a half, they have 1 million cages. No. Just no. Okay? I mean, just like, I mean, the whole the beginning of this movie wasn't that bad. With the, I was like, okay, this movie's not very good, but it's not. It's probably a 6 out of 10, a maybe even a 6.5 out of 10 if at the beginning with the tracking of the arm and the until basically until I gotta be careful here with the way that I say this. The movie was decent until the scene in the tent. And the movie completely lost me when they did that. The scene in the tent, I think you guys will know what I'm talking about. Implanting the tracking device. If you've seen this movie, you'll know what I'm talking about. Again, spoiler warning. You should watch. If you haven't seen this movie, don't be watching this review. Put this in your watch later, or yeah, your watch later, wish list, watch later list, whatever that one is, favorites list, whatever. Come back, watch it after you see this movie, which I probably wouldn't recommend unless you really, really love the first one. Okay. Like, why would you even like? That's not even necessary. Like, if you're gonna do a scene like that, okay? Like, if you're gonna do a scene like that, go. I mean, don't get me wrong. The scene went way over the top with that, yeah. But go over the top with a sex scene. You needed to, like, in order to do that kind of scene, just go like I mean, like, the scene was completely pointless. Besides that, like, it's rated R. At least show the girl like naked if you're gonna do that, you know? Like, it wasn't even like, it was just terrible. It was so bad. So, and then the whole Julianne Moore thing. Every time she was on screen, I'm like, no. And then another big, big negative about this movie is, okay, the movie would have been a lot better. Okay, scratch that. Not a lot better. A little bit better is if Harry had never killed the guy with the whip, and he had never told Eggsy that he was a bad guy. Because then everyone knew that at the end of the movie, when he was flying the jet, which, stupid anyways, but they was flying that of course he was going to come up, and of course he was actually going to be a bad guy. Like, of course he would. Like, that's like, what? Like, if they had never done that, and he had died in that scene if he was shot by one of the bad guys, right? He was doing that whip scene and everything, and someone came up behind him and shot him. For one, it would have been a surprise that he died. Okay? It would have been a surprise that he died. Because Kingsman, like, it would have kind of been like the Harry scene, where you never saw that coming. Then all of a sudden, a guy comes behind him, shoots him in the head, it's over. Okay? And then you have him, the scene with Halle Berry, you have him go and try to stop them, and then all of a sudden he shows up with the gun and the whip and everything, and he's a bad guy. But you already knew he was going to be a bad guy because Harry had already told Eggsy. We remember the whole Harry thing, his brain's all messed up, whatever. I mean, I don't even know there was so many other negatives that I just can't even remember them all. The whole thing in Italy wasn't very good. The whole thing at the rock concert wasn't very good. The whole thing with this and that, and then like the whole blue face thing. It's just like, okay, so anyone who has taken drugs is gonna be, just like whatever, like fuck it, So whatever. Movie is not very good. I'm gonna be wrapping things up here. I'm gonna give Kingsman definitely not the worst movie of the year. Okay, it's not. The worst movie of the year, I believe, is Transformers. It's not Age of Extinction. It's Transformers something Night. That's it. The Last Night. Putrid. The movie's putrid. Only movie I've ever given a putrid thing to, but it is. Okay, so Kingsman, The Golden Circle, for me, gets a 36 out of 100, I'd say. it would probably be like a 29 if it no, it would be a 30 not seeing it in IMAX because IMAX I think IMAX makes everything better. If you see this movie in IMAX, see it in IMAX. If there's an IMAX one, you go see it in IMAX. It's more expensive, yes, but just go see it in IMAX. Okay. The review I'm going to put up with this review, because I saw it on the same day, I saw that, and then I saw Kingsman. If you would have told me a couple years ago after Kingsman 1 came out, and I believe that, I don't know, that my next review is going to be for the Lego Ninjago movie, that's a better movie. Lego Ninjago's not great. It's pretty good. But it's better than Kingsman the Golden Circle. Which, if you would have told me that the sequel to the Lego movie would have been better than the sequel to Kingsman a couple years ago, I would have been like, dude, you're fucking nuts. You're fucking nuts. Kingsman 2 is going to be great. Okay, Kingsman 2 made, I think, like 38 million or something this week. I haven't actually looked at the official box office report. I probably should have, and I will before the next movie. But okay action scenes. Terrible villain. A couple scenes made me chuckle. But more scenes in the Lego Ninjago made me laugh harder. So, 36 out of 100 for the MVP Reviews new entertainment channel for the Kingsman Golden Circle. This is now going to give me a decent chance to talk about my channels. I have 2 of them. I'm going to put the description, if I can figure out how, because I've actually never done it. Put the description, or the link in the description to my other channel. If you're watching this video and you're into anything collectibles, anything DC collectibles, because I'm a massive DC fan, go over, check out those videos. I have unboxings, I have reviews, I have statue talks, all that shit. Go over, check that out. Whatever. I'll attempt to put a link in the description. So do that. This is going to be my entertainment one. I got another review coming out with this one. I also have, I'm going to be doing probably once every 2 weeks on Wednesdays. I'm going to be doing a movie news talk show, going over the news of the last 2 weeks, shit like that. It won't be every single 2 weeks. It might be a week. If there's a big week of news, it might be once every week. And then I might take a couple weeks off. Who knows? But look for that. I'm going to be doing some probably monthly reviews for TV shows as well. Like, you'll take up 4 episodes, talk about them, stuff like that. I'm not going to do one for every episode of every week. But if you're a fan of certain shows, my favorite show of all time, of course, I'll do, which is Criminal Minds. I'll do probably all the DC ones once every month, which, Jesus. Okay, maybe that, because that's like 16 episodes of TV shows. So I might have to figure that one out, because that would be a couple hours probably. But that's going to be this channel. This channel is going to be MVP Reviews Entertainment. Please like, please subscribe, please share with your friends if you like this review. As you guys can tell, I did not like Kingsman the Golden Circle very much at all. I'm gonna say this is my review for the film in words. Kingsman the Golden Circle sucks. That's gonna be not putrid, but it sucks. So yeah. Please like, subscribe, share, whatever. Add to favorites. Do whatever you want to do with this video. Peace, guys.